Hey fans, welcome to another video by me, Jay Moda. This is the last video of the week, Friday's video, and I've got a few updates for you, and I'm going to let you know a few of my thoughts. Some of you have been asking how I feel about this, and I'll share how I feel about everything that's going on. The first thing is that basically kind of rumour and speculation that's been going around is Gervinho. I'm pretty confident with my sources and everything I've read that he's basically leaving. I've said it in a previous video. He's agreed a fee with Roma, the football club, and it's believed to be in the region of 8 million euros. And the director or the president of Roma, Walter Sabatini, is actually in London today, and his club have they've confirmed that he actually left yesterday, and he's in London today to finalise the talks. So we should get confirmation on that either today or some point in the weekend. Most probably Monday, I would say. There'll be some kind of conference to say he's left. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I was reading about Suarez and about how his management team, his camp, are still unhappy with Liverpool Football Club. They believe, they believe that the club has breached an agreement, a verbal agreement with Suarez, which stated that if Liverpool didn't achieve Champions League football and another club came in with a £35 million bid, then Suarez would be allowed to leave. No talks. He would actually, that would actually trigger a buyout clause. So we'll see how that one goes. On the other side, there is an argument to suggest that Arsenal aren't in the Champions League yet, which is true. It's not. We can't lie about that. We're still in the qualifying stage of the tournament, and I think our qualifying games start a week before the window closes, the transfer window closes. So. And third or fourth week of August, I think it is. So it doesn't leave much time to try and, if we are going to pursue the Suarez deal, it doesn't leave us actually that much time to get that finalised. A week, we could do it. It's not impossible, but highly improbable, I would say. Now, I've had a few thoughts about our transfer window and the way it's been handled, with the kind of names we've been linked to, and the complete lack of activity. The first thing I'm going to say is that even with the players that we've sold, the ones that are dead wood, basically not worthy of playing for Arsenal Football Club or even sitting on the bench, our squad is actually weaker this year than previous years because it's much smaller. We've lost Squillaci, Arshavin, Denilson, Santos. Who else have we lost? Vela, Carlos Vela, the striker. We've lost Vito Manoni in goal. These are squad players. Now, we can argue that they're not good enough for Arsenal, which they're not. I mean, that's the reason why they've left. Let's be honest about this. But the point is that to have any chance in this league, you need a big squad. You need a kind of a depth in your squad. And we don't have that. We haven't got that depth. I mean, at the moment, Vermaelen's going to miss the season with a back problem. Monreal isn't ready for the season. He's out injured. That leaves Kieran Gibbs as the only available left back. We've also lost Juru on loan, so that there's no cover in centre back. So I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to compete in the Premier League, in the Champions League, and all the the domestic tournaments. So that kind of is very concerning. I mean, I know we've got some really fantastic potential coming up in the under-21s, like Zalem and Serge Gnabry, and we've got Ryo Miyachi, the Japanese winger. But is that enough? Are we going to be able to take on the likes of Chelsea, Man City, United? This is uncharted territory for us, because for the first time in my lifetime, since I've been following football, we've had such a change in the league. We've got a new manager at City, at Chelsea, at United. It's unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. I mean, I would say the top 6 is up for grabs. It really is. And with the kind of investment that Man City have made in the transfer window, with the kind of players they've signed, I think we're going to fall massively behind. I don't think we're going to be able to compete. And I understand Wenger's, he's saying that we've got a squad and we can compete and all that, but it's just sending out all the wrong messages to the team, to the fans, to the board, to the shareholders, because players have publicly stated that they want investment. They want they want the club to show ambition and buy players, high caliber players, world class players, players that can join the football club and hit the ground running. And in the past we've lost so many players because of our lack of ambition. Players like Vieira, Nasri, Fabregas, Henry, Van Persie, massive world class caliber players, that we've never actually replaced. We haven't even replaced Song, Alex Song. I mean, borderline whether he was world class, but he was a massive difference. I think I read somewhere that Van Persie and Song contributed to like 67% of all our goals and assists last year. That's a huge amount of of goals and assists that we haven't replaced. So I'm concerned. I'm concerned as well with the signings that even if Spurs lose Bale, which it seems like they're going to lose him to Madrid. They've signed Soldado, they've signed a couple of other players, and they're going to be very competitive. We just scraped fourth. I don't know why we want to do that again. It just seems ridiculous to me, honestly, and I am concerned, and that's why I'm basically airing my concerns here. There is an AST, an Arsenal shareholders trust, a meeting on the 12th, I think, of August, and I'm sure they're going to bring it up. This lack of transfers, lack of ambition. Everything. I think they are going to bring it up. I follow them quite religiously, and a lot of fans aren't happy. And these are actual fans. These are season ticket holders. They've got fan shares. They're very vocal. So we'll see how that goes. And you guys take care. Have a good weekend. I'll probably see you on Monday now. And if there's any new updates, I will certainly let you know.